Washington Huskies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So North Carolina's offense comes on the field first today. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
Off the play fake on first down. Pass complete on a crossing route. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They'll have to throw it here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Alexander. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
By the receiver. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. And the Tar Heels looking to run some tempo here.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Tar Heels looking to keep this drive moving. Looking for some space. It's Alexander. Powering through. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got it with room to run. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. And the Tar Heels will line up on 1st and 10.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind. But look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
The quarterback's got to do a better job here of reading the coverage. He was determined to get that ball thrown to this receiver, but they played double coverage. He still tries to throw it, and he almost threw an interception.
Looking to throw it again. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to try out the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, no change in the score. The Huskies offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaskin.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They moves the ball across across midfield. First down now from the 42. And the Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Good job by this quarterback recognizing not just the blitz, but seeing the man coverage, able to put that right on the money to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Late handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. Gets made down inside the 15-yard line. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The pass rush gets home.
Man, that's how you respond after giving up such a big play through the air. The next play, you get after the quarterback, make some adjustments, and come up with a nice sack.
Short of the end zone at the 3.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Touchdown, Huskies, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Empty set now, 5 wide. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Grab behind the line, it's Alexander. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. And the Tar Heels will line up to kick it away on a punt out for the first time today. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Ball handed off.
Love have those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
You come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice 1st down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Past the marker and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He's not going to squander this chance.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. It's an out route. The catch made. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st quarter of play. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front, and the 1st quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the 2nd? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And here's the handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
The defense came out ready to go on that 2nd down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. They'll run it here. It's like Washington will have the first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
He gets loose. First down, looking for more now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, this offense isn't really built around this quarterback's ability to run the football. But this is a reminder that if you don't account for him, he can make you pay for it. Nice job here by the offense.
Running back has it on a screen now. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up the first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
He finds some space, and they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
You know, he's really not known for his speed, but he's still a good athlete, and if you give him some space, he's going to make you regret it. Good scramble there for the quarterback and some good yards.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Huskies will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Makes a quick catch. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep him short of the end zone. Good.
Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now the all-important extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some too far out in front of it.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And this pass is caught. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. And the Tar Heels will come to the line to run the hurry-up. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out. Tried to do the same thing here. Pack now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Breaks into open space. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the defender there to make a tackle for a loss on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Huskies will bring their punt team onto the field. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes North Carolina offense back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Play action here on 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Caught in the backfield. It's Alexander. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The offense went with the hurry up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to throw again. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. And the Tar Heels line up with a 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. Saving play.
Just an incredible play here by the defender on 3rd and goal to tip that ball away at the last second. Now, what will the offense do on 4th down?
Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They're going to run it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Hand it off. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. The Huskies will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the ball is away from his own end zone. This one will be fair caught. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime. They cut into this now two-possession lead. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grant behind the line. It's Alexander. He's brought down after a short gain. It's not going to be first down yardage. And he spikes it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Third down coming.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it rip. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot of the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense in taking advantage of what the defense gave them.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Snags it with throw. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Wants to throw it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Breaks loose at the 45. And he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Final play of the half coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through two quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now and start the third quarter. And now from the pistol formation. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, and he can't hang on for a little screen pass there. That's going to bring up third.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, this is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Motion now from the tight end. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave them back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And the Huskies will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He's stepped in front of that bullet. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Look out, room to run here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Loss of 2. 3rd down coming up.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Receiver in motion now. He keeps it on a design run. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick throw, testing the middle. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's second down.
Oh, Chris, he almost gave one back there. This quarterback needs to be much more careful working with a 2-touchdown lead. That's not how to protect it.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Second down after that completion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. No press here. The defense backing away. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. So, Kurt, it's Washington in front with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Who makes the grab? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, UNC. As they fight back here in this playoff game. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 15 set to kick this one away.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. That last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock. And they do that again. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with a lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
This guy was a great three-sport athlete out of high school. He's not the fastest, but as you can see, if he has room to take off, he's savvy enough to understand when to do it, and he has the speed to be able to pick up nice yards.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Here we go.
There's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Leaning on the run game here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Single back takes the handoff. Looks like Washington will have the first down.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll test the right side here.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Huskies will look to convert here on 4th down. Good throw to the right, looking for the first down. He did not make the first down yardage. It's a big stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to throw yet again. The receiver makes the catch. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Finds his target.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he's got it, no problem.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, and the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. The course in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.